Hello, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrinceandTrader.com, here with your evening recap for Monday night, August the 19th, 2013. Okay, let's start off a 5-minute chart of the ES. And, it was another good day for the levels. The levels today in the chat room were 1657.75 by 1645. So, essentially in the morning, we come up, we tested that within a couple of ticks, and it was a steady move lower all day. The bulls just really could not get it together today. We paused. Right here is the top of that box that I've been showing you on the daily chart, 1647. We bounced a little bit off of that, but then right back through and down to the lower level. So a very nice day for the levels today. A nice day for our plan, which was that a resolution out of those tight bands on the daily chart would resolve down to that price box. Okay, so here's our daily chart, and let's talk about that. We talked about the resolution. If it were down, we talked about a few things. The second standard deviation Bollinger Band wouldn't really make a difference, and it didn't. We talked about going down to the third standard deviation Bollinger Band, and that the trade playing out would be very similar to this trade, except it was to the upside. That we'd trade in the channel between the second and third standard deviation bands. And my goal for the pullback was this box, 38 to 50% retracement of this smaller move. The 53 quarters up to 1705. Not looking for the moon here, okay? So, we have now traded into the box. But what we are finding, let me get rid of the box. We're still finding that the second standard deviation band is fairly consistent resistance. I think that's going to end at some point tomorrow. Worst case scenario, Tuesday. I am swing long right now, 1646.75. Very small swing, but essentially started a swing position. Because I think in the next couple of days we're going to head back up. We're going to test this 50-day exponential moving average, and we could test. We could test all the way back up to the middle band before we really find out. I talked on the webcast this morning about the key here is not so much that we bounce. We're going to bounce. It's what do the bulls do with the bounce? Is it a lower high and we go down and make a lower low, which did not happen when we went down to the 53s? Do we get a lower high and a lower low, or do we get this trade, which is just a rejection and a V? Do we get a V-shaped recovery, or do we get a lower high and new lows? If we get a lower high and new lows, I set some new targets this morning on the webcast, then we would be looking at a 38% retracement of the big move. The 1340 quarter to 1705. And before you say, whoa, Mike, that's a long way down, that's a lot of handles there, 38% retracement of the total move, yeah, 38% retracement of the total move. What do you think 53 quarter was? That was a 38% retracement of the 1340.25 to the 1685.75. That was this, 38%. Why wouldn't we do it again? And if you're a bull, that's exactly what you want. Head down to the box, down by the 200-day exponential moving average. We haven't been to the 200-day exponential moving average since December the 28th. Bounce off it and move higher. So I'm just giving you a lay of the land. We're certainly not going straight down. I think there's going to be a bounce. But I want you guys to have a game plan in place for what happens with the bounce. Lower high, that's our game plan. If it's a V and we burst through the middle band, then I think you're looking at 1725 without much sweat. There's really no in-between, as I said yesterday. There's no in-between. We're going to get a nice-looking correction, or we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, which is making new highs. Okay? All right, everybody have a fantastic night. Click the link that's attached to the post. Please sign up for the webinar Wednesday night. We're going to talk levels. Levels, I put them on Twitter every day. Upper level, lower level, vol level to vol level. They're providing, as they almost always do, some fantastic opportunities. Please come and look. Come Wednesday, learn more about them. Check out the chat room. Check out the website. Lots on levels there. And I will catch everybody in the morning with a market webcast. And I will be out tomorrow night with another evening recap. Trade them well, everybody.